If you know me, then you know that I have certain priorities when it comes to mirror matchups. But I promise you, this one, though it's my least favorite mirror matchup, it's going to be an entertaining one. It's going to be a game of TvT featuring two around 4K level Terrans. And yeah, it's going to feature one CSO player as well, which is why I want to put it out here. Welcome back to Spectrum Series Season 3. We are continuing with our wonderful player in the bottom left side. Representing CSO is a blue Terran from Poland, Sickest. And his opponent representing Team Extreme. It's going to be our red Terran. It's Ladybug. Okay, so the opener in TvT is going to be usually the Reaper Hellion. I think I always mention that, but just to clarify it for those that don't know, obviously whoever is a Terran main can actually correct me if there's like more popular openers, but I think this is the most open double gas into barracks and factory, like fast factory, then pulling out of gas, getting Reapers and Hellions. And yeah, that's pretty much what the most popular opener is, in my opinion. First Reaper on the way for Sickest. Reactor first on the way for Ladybug. And Sickest did not scout the factory, but I assume he knows that this is going to be a factory follow-up as well on the side of Sickest. Obviously, second depot is being constructed at the ramp where the Reaper could jump up, I believe. Well, almost. Just for the sake of scouting, Ladybug just puts it in the wall. And we don't really see pull out from gas on the side of Ladybug, but we do see it on the side of Sickest. So that's going to be a question of what Ladybug is going to follow this whole thing up with. And there's the fast starport, or instant starport rather. Let's see what Sickest follow-up is going to be. I believe it's going to be the same, like Hellions, more Reapers, and just overall getting some more tech like that starport as well. Actually, never mind. It's not getting the starport. Obviously, it doesn't have that much gas as Ladybug does. Ooh, there's going to be a bit of a cheeky peek in with the Reaper. Ooh, nicely done there. Just dodges the Hellion and gets the Reaper out safely. Oh, that last flamethrower attack just got the Reaper before it started regening health. Now the starport is going to come down for Sickest. So pretty entertaining match of TvT so far. We see second Hellion and probably a third. Yes, third Hellion is on the way, and we're gonna see 4 Reapers, 3 Hellions, I believe. Obviously, it would have been 5 Reapers and 4 Hellions, which is going to be the case on the side. Actually, no, it's the same amount. Oh wait, never mind, because that was a reactor first, so no first Reaper. Now Ladybug is on the offensive. Let's see if Ladybug can actually do some kind of damage. There is a medevac, so I believe we're gonna see the Hellions being dropped. Yes, that is what we're going to see right now. Maybe the depot is going to get taken down, but look at this. SCVs are being pulled just to make sure that there is not too much damage being taken, but he regrets his decision. Even the mule is close here. Ooh, and now a couple of SCVs are going to go down, as well as every single Reaper and Hellion on the side of Ladybug. Another medevac gets chased away by those Marines. Sickest has the second command center finished up. That was six SCVs going down for all Reapers. So 6 Reapers and the 3 Hellions. Obviously losing 3 Hellions on the side of Sickest is not the best case scenario. And Ladybug is probably going to check if there is a second command center finished up already, and there is. Oh, but this medevac. Okay, the medevac just stays alive. Raven production on the way. Sickest just started. Oh, actually, the second Raven. Okay, I was gonna say if this is the first Raven, then it's quite late, but obviously Sickest just proved me wrong. Where was that scan? Ooh, the scan was on Ladybug's second base, so sees double Cyclone. Not a bad composition here. Some sort of battle mech into Marines, tanks, Vikings, and a couple of medevacs. You know, usually, you know what the single unit that I miss from these TvTs is probably a Marauder, honestly. Like, going for Marauders is not that efficient in my opinion in TvT because they don't shoot up, and you need units that shoot up. Ooh, these two Cyclones can get caught off guard. Not going to be the case. Sickest just sends out those Reapers, and the Cyclones are trying to just get back home. The Ladybug just feels that something's not right here. Saw the Reapers, most likely, moving out from Sickest base. So, follow-up is going to be a bunch of Raxes and a third command center for Ladybug, and the same, but earlier, for Sickest. Actually, third command center before extra Braxes. So a bit of more of an economical opener. The Ladybug is going to be aware of all of this. Stim is on the way for both players, but Ladybug's is going to finish a lot faster. Combat Shield should follow up after that pretty soon. Now these two Cyclones are starting to work on some of those units. These Reapers are still chilling out next to that third base, in between the third and fourth. Cyclone is trying to deal some damage. They take out a couple of Marines, literally a couple, like 2 Marines. How many Ravens do we have? 2, respectively 1. And now medevacs are being produced. Oh, look at that, triple medevac drop here. Going to be the play, and potentially going to drop into the main. Okay, Sickest sacrifices another Marine just to see it. Ooh, and now tries to go forward. Oh, but this means he's not going to be in position for these medevacs when they're going to get dropped. So this is a really scary job. There's 2 tanks and a bunch of Marines in there. 16 Marines with 2 tanks and 3 medevacs to heal them. That is really painful. Oh, and now Sickest is going to see everything, and now Ladybug is going to drop, sieging the tanks. But oh, one of those medevacs is going down with all of the Marines in them. That is huge for Sickest. That's going to basically be 1/3 of this pressure. Now a couple of workers will go down, but he pulls them away. Double turrets are going to be casted, and now cleans up every single Marine. The scary job that I saw for Sickest here is going to look like a piece of cake. Just a walk in the park for Sickest, as he is just hopping in with those Reapers, just trying to disturb Ladybug as much as possible, but Ladybug doesn't let up. They want to actually siege up in front of the natural. Ladybug with the pressure, keeping it on. Sickest tries to come down the ramp and just massacres a couple of SCVs of his own. Sends them into the meat grinder of those Marines and the tank, and now once again the SCVs are being sent in. Sickest lost 26 SCVs, but also Ladybug lost 21. Oh, Sickest doesn't pay attention to these Reapers, but got 22 SCVs, so that means Sickest, after the dust settles, Sickest is up 8 workers right now. Third base is in position for both players. Oh my goodness, what a massacre of a TvT. Like, both players are just dropping, just pressuring each other. Okay, now Sickest sees that there is a nice siege position, but needs to siege up those tanks in time. One of the tanks is going to go down. Turret is being dropped here. It's going to mean a lot of DPS here. 2 more turrets in the back, and the Vikings are landed. Let's see if this is going to be enough. Oh, the Vikings don't turn. There's a lot of damaged Marines here. It's going to lose the Vikings. Might as well take some Marines with him. It's not going to happen. He's not going to get the damage done. But still, Sickest, 48 workers, 27 on the side of Ladybug. Mules are going to come in clutch for Ladybug, but still, the mining difference is absolutely huge. 500 more at a minute, despite... Actually, no, never mind. Mules are really imba, obviously. No, it's just the one mule difference. And now we can see that the mining will skyrocket for Sickest. Most likely. Do we have an oversaturation somewhere? Nope, it's not the case. Then it must be workers in gas? I don't know. I think Sickest can prioritize... Never mind, he's actually spending his gas as well, so not bad. Scouting Marine coming up. What's the upgrades looking like? Okay, Sickest has +1/+1, Ladybug doesn't. Just about to finish. Now obviously we're going to get into the phase where both players trying to siege up correctly. We're going to get into the chess phase of the TvT, as I like to call it. Okay, armory on the way for those upgrades. A bit late, obviously. Do you have an armory on the side of Sickest though? We have, so +2/+2 could be on the up for grabs. It's not the case. Liberator tries to go in and pressure these SCVs. Let's see if Sickest is going to have any success. Nice sieging up here. Probably gonna get like one SCV each time. Ooh, never mind, doesn't. Ooh, okay, never mind, gets one. Now Ladybug just pushes forward. Units wise, we have more Marines but less tanks for Ladybug. No medevacs on the side of Sickest though, so it could actually, the Marine count with the medevacs could actually mean the difference if Sickest doesn't siege up in the correct position. Okay, instantly sieges up. Both players are actually sieging up like crazy. Okay, tanks are in position. Ooh, that was huge shots there. Liberator got dealt with. And now a small drop here from Ladybug, just trying to be annoying. Now the Vikings are going to land onto that tank. Most likely, yes, that is going to be the case. And now some Marines are being dropped into the natural as well. Sickest reinforcements are luckily at home, so it's going to be able to deal with it. And now Ladybug is actually going to get rid of this this sensor tower. Sickest has to pull away from the third base. Of course, the tank on the high ground is going to be really annoying. Has to pull away his production, not production, but his command center probably. I wouldn't even mind if he would put it somewhere to a new base, since this one is quite mined out. There's not too many patches, and not healthy patches, of course. Okay, finally the tank is getting dealt with. And now Sickest is up for some pressure, some counter pressure. And those tanks with the Cheetos dust actually are going to mean a lot. Ooh, but nice pre-splits, nice concave here by Ladybug. Cleans up every single tank. Oh my goodness, Sickest just loses every tank. I didn't think it's going to be the case here. There's +2 coming up for Sickest. Ladybug just starts it. Sickest is already done. Armor as well. Now what's the follow-up? More Braxes. Probably these players should be at 8 Braxes and potentially like 2 factories, 2 starports, something along those lines. Oh, it's only 5 Raxes, so not that big of a production potential, but I guess both are spending their money. They're not maxed out. Supplies are quite around the same. More workers for Sickest and slightly more army. But let's see if you know, in TvT there's like one single siege position that gets messed up and suddenly you lose all your army to a lesser upgraded weaker army from your opponent, so you don't really want to do that, obviously. That's why both players need to be really careful where they siege up, when they siege up, how do they take their fights. You need to use scans smartly and plenty of scans, of course. And we have 4 bases on the side of Sickest. And 5th base coming up. Ladybug stuck on 3 bases right now. Still less workers, so actually quite almost saturated on each base. Missing a couple workers, but not the end of the world. Economy wise, Ladybug actually mining more than Sickest. How is this possible? Like, excuse me? 3 bases versus 4? How is this even possible? Sickest's main is mining out. His natural is mining out. His third, not yet mining out. I'm really curious here. Like, I have no idea how Sickest is mining less than Ladybug. Okay, Ladybug just comes in with a huge army. And also drops a Doom Drop preparing here in the main base of Sickest. Ooh, and Sickest actually just cleans up everything. Okay, Sickest just pulls back his army. And now actually the production is getting camped here by Ladybug. Let's see if Ladybug can capitalize on this. Sickest has a similar amount of army here. Production is being saved, which is not bad. And Sickest now moving across the map, trying to go for a base raid, I believe. Let's see if that's going to work out or not. There is a planetary on the side of Sickest, so that could be the saving grace here for him. Ooh, and now he's going to cut off all the reinforcements here. It's going to go into the main, and he's going to be able to just clean up all the production, I believe. Let's see if that's going to be the case. How many Vikings do we have on each side? We have no Vikings to 2 Vikings of Sickest. And now another Doom Drop is actually going to deal with this tank. And then potentially with the planetary as well. But there's a lot of production being saved by Sickest. And Ladybug just tries to move away with everything that there is. Okay, a couple of SCVs are going to get taken down by Ladybug. Now the production is once again on the road. Question is, who is going to win this base raid? This is anyone's game so far. It's a really close game, I believe. The problem is Ladybug is mining, Sickest isn't. Or not as much. Sickest is trying to just get his mining back up in that 10 o'clock position. Now has a bunch of tanks, a bunch of marines, a couple of medevacs, and a couple of Vikings. Okay, production is moving on the other side of the map. Let's see if this is going to be the play here from Sickest. Obviously, a really good siege position can mean the difference. There is only a single tank on the side of Ladybug and 7 medevacs, but 7 medevacs and 24 marines cannot really out DPS 7 tanks, right? I wish this was the case, but TvT is weird, man. I am not exactly sure how to interpret every single situation. Oh, but look at that. A huge siege line here for Sickest. And he gets his base up and running in that 10 o'clock position. And Ladybug has some kind of money here. But both players actually have a bit of a bank. They haven't lost too many depots. So that means Sickest should be in a better position, I believe. If he could land his stuff and start producing something. Obviously, that would be the greatest thing here. And now the siege position is going to be perfect from Sickest. And Ladybug just taps out. No GG. But happens to the best, I guess. Sickest takes this really entertaining TvT. Wow. Didn't expect a base raid at the end. That was quite action-packed. So a lot of drops, defensive postures, and all that stuff. Sickest playing a really solid game. In the end, the +3 weapons upgrade is going to pay off for those Marines, and the remaining 7 tanks are going to be the saving grace of him. But yeah, anyways, that's going to be it from myself today. If you like what you've seen, check out Sickest's Twitch channel as well. He streams quite a lot these days, so let's encourage him to do more by going and following him. Check out CSO ESPORTS as well. Pretty much the most wonderful team in the entire planet. And last but not the least, of course, if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, maybe ring the notification bell so you get notified. Like the video, share it with your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers!